Okay, so today on Infinite Realms, I'm going to review Psycho Sid. Okay, Sid gets a lot of crap. I'm going to say that up front. He gets a lot of crap. Does he deserve it? Some. He deserves some. But I don't think he deserves it to the degree he gets it. I do think him playing a monster heel is perfect. Most of the time, it is a good deal, and you should just run with it. I don't think he ever works as a good guy. Never. And yes, he's botched interviews and everything, but, when he's just that seething guy walking towards the ring, just angry and ready to snap, that is damn good. I like that. It works. He plays that role well. He's the guy you want to see beat. And he fits it, and you should go with it. Period. And it's not like the guy can't do things in the ring. He can. He could. Of course, unfortunately, Sid's always remembered for that bad spill in the ring when his leg turned sideways, which is, it's painful to watch now. But so this is Sid. It's the only Sid I found from Mattel. I'm not sure what the deal is on that. It's a SummerSlam Sid where he was refereeing a match, and now I find this is a real odd figure to me because I know this led to a couple of fights, and I know Sid wore red trunks, but underneath the referee shirt and the referee pants is a red singlet, which I don't think I've ever seen Sid wear. And I went through a bunch of stuff. I found him in a singlet in some WCW footage back when he was with the Four Horsemen. I found him in some red trunks in the WWF. I'd never found a red singlet. So this is confusing to me why he's wearing that. But Sid was a wrecking machine, and he could convincingly wreck another wrestler. I mean, he was good. He was good at that. And for that, I think Sid deserves a little bit of credit. Now, why is this the only Sid figure I've ever been able to find? I don't know. And I struggle with wrestling figures because I don't know what's been done and what hasn't in some cases. And I don't know who they have licenses to. So, yeah, I always kind of wonder, okay, what can I expect to come out? And sometimes I'll see something like this for dirt cheap, and I'll go, well, I'll just buy it. Because, I mean, it's Sid, right? I mean, it works. So he is a bit of an older one, which leads to pins and single jointed arms. I don't hate him though. I think he works on a lot of levels. So, I mean, I wish they had kind of put out one at least with a black singlet, so I could have a Sid that was more in tune with my memory. But I mean, and this is a very specific time. Now you can take that wrestling the referee attire and apply it to anybody if you really wanted to. Although I don't think it's going to work real well on like Cactus Jack. I mean, you could put it to anyone, and that's not going to matter. Again, it's a figure I like. I don't love, but one I did want to add to the collection. My memories are vague on the match that he refereed. I know he did. It seems like he didn't want to do the count, and he did. And I know Hulk Hogan was in on it somewhere. So that's pretty much all I'll say. I think it led to him and Hogan having a fight or something like that. Yeah, this is been a while back. I mean, it's a long time to go back, and I'm just now refreshing my brain on what happened in wrestling in those years. I like it though. I mean, it's not terrible. I'll give it 3.5. Mostly because of the singlet. I mean, it's just that throws me off bad. I don't like when a wrestler's put in a attire they were never put into, unless you can point out the attire to me on the back of the box, and then I'm like, oh yeah, there. That's when he wore that. But that's not the case here. It's far from, in fact. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for my review of Sid. Justice or vicious? You decide. And don't forget to like and subscribe.